Been insane.
The general sentiment and like narrative around this guy Leopold was that he was the one. He was the chosen one. He was like this next next wave, new gen, fucking Warren Buffett type character, and he got fucking completely smoked today. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, now this motherfucker was supposed to be the second coming of Jesus Christ, the next Warren Buffett. Yeah, bro. I saw somebody say physiology never lies. Bro, he looks normal. Like he looks like a good fucking kid. You know what I mean? Someone said physiology never lies, bro.
Bro, I seen somebody say he used to work at FTX.
That's facts.
That's fucked up.
That's a real fact.
I think he's gonna continue to crush it though. I think he just you gotta take a hits on the chin, but I think he's gonna be fine.
So Z, let me just ask you straight up. What happened with Leopold? Leopold was forced to sell his entire position. Why and what happened?
Yeah, so Leopold, if you guys don't know, his fund, Situational Awareness, has been crushing, like by far the top performer out of the funds the past couple of years. He put out a piece a couple of years ago, essentially detailing the AI trade and like the nitty gritties of it. And he was like, everybody's not paying attention to this right now. I'm going to start a fund to make a fuck ton of money off this while everybody's not paying attention. And if you're like ears to the ground in Silicon Valley, then you know what's coming. You know what's going to happen. And he was one of those people. Started this fund, Situational Awareness. I believe he flipped like 200 million into like, it was 400 million into like 20 billion. So something crazy. He's been doing really, really, really well. And he's been long a lot of these like individual AI stocks. Like Bloom Energy was one of his big trades. I believe SanDisk was another one of his big trades. Like he was in Nebius. He was in a few of these like specific AI stocks.
How big was the port? How big was his fund?
I think it was, let me get this right. I think it was like 20 B at the top, but that might have been
45. I saw 45 billion. We should check
like
though.
20. Yeah, we should check. 45, but was that levered or total? Yeah, grew as big. So yeah, Situational Awareness grew to as big as 45 billion at one point. Yeah, but he was fucking crushing it. But he was levered. So he was like leverage long on a lot of his positions. And then obviously when the market turns, if you're leverage long, you take losses a lot faster than you are if you're just like 1x long. And so he was drawing down a lot, and he was essentially trying to raise money from outside investors that wanted to invest in his fund. And market kept drawing down. And then they announced today that like somebody bought all of their positions off of them, which is fucking crazy. So the person who bought all these positions was Ken Griffin from Citadel, bought like all the positions they had open in the fund. Fucking crazy. And people have been saying like Ken Griffin actually set him up, like knew that he was in trouble because they announced they were trying to raise capital. Then after they announced they're trying to raise capital, Ken Griffin was like, we think the Fed's going to hike. Like do a surprise hike. And then obviously stocks were already sliding.
Which is baseless, right? Like that totally like just manufactured.
Not entirely baseless. Like it's possible, but unlikely. Like the percentage of them hiking was low. But the Warsh had said that like, we're not going to do forward guidance. So we're not going to tell people what we're going to do ahead of time. We're going to wait until the actual FOMC to make our decision, which is why I was like, kind of could happen. But as he said that, stocks obviously kept sliding more. And then today is when they were like, they sold all their positions to one entity. And he was the guy who bought them off of him, which is fucking insane.
This is how I want to look at this tweet and then we'll talk about Thread being a fucking genius.
He crushed it today.
Insane. But do we have that clip, by the way? Yo, C-Suite, Market Bubble team, if we have that Threadguy clip, link it in the Telegram and we can watch it. Because apparently Threadguy live
called it, bro.
Live called it. But this was Mello's take. Citadel called for a rate hike. Markets panic. Stocks down 50%. Leopold forced to sell. Yeah. And fucking Ken Griffin came and bought the whole thing, which is crazy. But before he bought it, Threadguy called it. Threadguy really understands the market.
Bro, I was watching his stream this morning. Like I tuned in. I watched his stream a good bit actually because he's doing a great job. But he saw Leopold say the first announcement was like Leopold sells half of Anthropic. He was like, whoa, that's crazy. And the other announcement was like they're looking for capital, external capital. I go, oh, okay, that's crazy, but they're probably gonna be fine. And then it was like somebody bought their entire book, and he was like, wait,
this is hours before it was confirmed, by the way. He said this at 7 a.m. He said this at 7 a.m. and it wound
10 a.m. Eastern time. Bro, I was watching him type this on stream. He was typing this live on stream while like calling it.
We need that clip.
And he was like, Ken Griffin said a few days ago that they're going to hike rates, and that affected the market. And he was like, who has enough money to buy their entire fucking fund? And it's like Ken Griffin, J Street, maybe. Yeah. Play it. This was crazy. I was watching him respond to it like hype as fuck.
It feels like someone's getting carried out right now. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like it's fucking Leopold Ashen.
Bro, that is
It
crazy.
feels like someone's getting liquidated right now, and it feels like it's Leopold Ashen, bro. The 4 biggest losers are Leopold stocks.
That's crazy, bro. Damn, I haven't even seen this one from Tuesday. I just saw the one from today.
This is fucking crazy.
That's crazy, bro. That's all time.
He also called it being Ken Griffin. Where the fuck is that clip?
That's from today. So this is even crazier. He called this shit on Tuesday. He's getting liquidated. Today he's like calls who bought him out of the position too. That's fucking nuts.
That is nuts.
That's nuts,
bro. Listen, practice makes perfect. I feel like Threadguy is a perfect example. The motherfucker streams every day, market open, throws a jacket on, puts the fucking tie on. No, but seriously, brother, you are who you become who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the real deal, bro.
He learned the stock shit, learned the macro shit from just doing crypto. Now he does all of it, bro. He's
super
been
fucking sharp. Super sharp.
And taking the trades live too. Not just streaming, by the way, taking the trades live.
So again, I know just to wrap it up, just to sum it up for you, why exactly did Leopold have to sell today?
I mean, if you're levered, you like will get your entire fund liquidated. Like if you're on 4x leverage, you get liquidated at what, like 25% drawdown from whatever your entry was. So like even if he's up a lot, it depends on where he added leverage to the port. I don't know where he added leverage, if he was adding on dips or whatever. But you literally have a stop where your entire port will get liquidated if you're on leverage. So I assume he was like reducing leverage and was like stuck in a bad spot. But if you're the only one, like if there's not liquidity there for you and you're the like main person de-risking, that's where it can get tricky.
I saw so many people talk about it's like he's one of us.
Bro, it's like Suzu. It's like Suzu and 3AC, 3 arrows. They did like a similar thing where they were like levered to the fucking balls at up infinite and would just kept being bullish and got fucking licked, bro.
Insane.
What's the fucking Korean guy? Bill Hwang. He was another dude that was fucking crazy. Bill Hwang was damn. I need a clip on him, bro, because he was fucking nuts too. He ran.
By the way, this all happened this morning, guys.
Yeah, literally today. This week is. I think it'll be fine. I think he's definitely super smart. Like you can tell by the picks he was making. He's been on. They just were too levered today. That's the thing that gets you, bro. Being too levered, because he would have been perfectly fine if he was just in the positions 1x, bro. Like he's up so much. He hit like not every, but a lot of the major individual AI names he hit before everybody else and had size in all of them, like crazy. But that's why every Leopold stock was up like 20-30% today. Bloom Energy up like 25%.
Here it is, I think. Jack just linked this clip.
Citadel Ken Griffin.
Oh yeah,
comes out of nowhere. Says
they're
gonna hike rates. Market panics, destroys everything. Chases DRAM down 15%. Dumps everything. Leopold gets margin called. He knew he was weak, and then Citadel buys the entire book.
Is this what it was?
Run it back turbo.
Is this what you saw today? Is this what you saw today?
This is like after he was calling it live, but this is today. Yeah, this is it.
Somebody has to go clip. That's a fucking clip, bro. You guys need to.
I'm telling you, it's crazy because you can like see him. You can see him being excited.